Hi everyone, welcome here to beautiful Costa Rica, and this week's Parsha is Parshat Ki-Tietzei. And the Parsha starts off, Ki-Tietzei le'milchama alevecha, when you go out to wage war against your enemy. And many of the commentators, including Rashi, point out that the usage of the word ki here and throughout this week's Parsha, and actually even in the end of last week's Parsha, is very unique. Because ki could be translated as several different things. If, because, or when. And the usage here, and again in the end of last week's Parsha and throughout this week's Parsha, is translated as when. And it's fascinating, it's pretty strange that all these episodes, God is telling us when you go wage war against your enemy, when there's a rebellious child amongst you, when there's someone with a lost object, and it goes on and on and on, when you enter the land. And these, when you think about it, are all inevitable truths, right? If you believe that God is writing the Torah and telling you all these things, God is telling you when these difficult things are going to happen, here's what to do. And I think there's a very beautiful lesson to really learn from this. It's a simple lesson that the Torah, and we've spoken about this in the past to some extent, but the Torah is not supposed to be some kind of fairy tale book with all positive, great stories. It's a book that tells us when difficult things are going to happen inevitably, here is what you are to do. And I think that going into the month of Elul, now in the month of Elul, going into Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, the high holidays, this is really a message that we could all take home with us. And this my bracha to everyone this week is that we should all really try to think about life not as this perfect ideal where we're not going to mess up, we're not going to encounter any difficult situations. Instead, we're going to understand that life is all about ki, is all about when difficult things are going to come up, how are we going to combat them, how are we going to work through them. And with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.